What a day. Has it been cool? It's been truly amazing, hasn't it? It really, really has. And I get the honor to kind of, I suppose, wrap a bow on what we've done today so far and set the scene for what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So, I don't know. First of all, I hope you guys are as excited as I am to be able to, first of all, have Stuart at the helm of our global company. And that, I think there's truly just a new energy. We've been so blessed with the leadership we've had over the years, but this woman just brings a whole new energy and belief. I love her vision for the #1 direct selling company in plant-based nutrition. Can we do it? Absolutely, absolutely can. And I know that our Project 1000 actually leads into many of those goals and helping that to happen. I'm going to touch on that a little bit more later on as well. What I've also noticed, though, over the time, and something that we're really proud of, is the collaboration between our team here in Australia office and the global team. It really has leveled up over the last few years, and so many of the conversations, you may not always know it, but we're in the mix. And I want to thank our team here in our Australian office for the commitment they have to you each and every day. So many of them are up at all hours of the day and night to actually be on call so that your voice is heard. And I want to thank Stuart and the team, and Janet and all of the team over in the US and also in the European office for making sure that we are at that table as well, representing you. So thank you so much. Can we give it up for our Australian office? They're amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, let me say what an honor it is to serve each and every one of you as your Australian New Zealand CEO. I can say that when I started in direct sales at the age of 19 back in Dublin, Ireland, that I had no idea that the decision to become more confident and get over my shyness and join a direct selling company would actually lead me to here today. I didn't know that this profession would bless our family so much and the lives of so many beautiful people over the last 38 years. Yes, I'm old. And that would be part of such an amazing community like this one. A community that provides the solutions for two of the biggest problems that we see across, the pain points that are for so many people, health and finances. Okay, was it all plain sailing over those 38 years? Absolutely not. Just like our two beautiful ladies said earlier on, there were twists and turns. There's no such thing as a straight path to any kind of success. But the most important thing was staying on the journey. And so what I know to be true is that it was worth it. It really was. Because as sure as night follows day and spring follows winter, honestly, there will be another day around the corner. Like Lauren just said and Jess just said, it's about getting up again when you've been knocked down. So I learned two things that really held me over the journey from being exactly like you are right now, building a business, to where I stand today, is that this too shall pass, and just stay in line. Just stay in line. The only thing that is kind of going to knock us off our pedestal is if we actually get out of line and give up. So stay in line, because every low that I went through was a teaching moment. It really was. And every high was really the reward for being prepared to lean in and stay in line just like you. Why do I trust this so much? Well, with the benefit of age, I've been around a while, and of course watching the flow of life and business, I just have an unwavering belief in our business model. I've studied our business model and I know it's second to none. I really do. Because we continue to work on it, evolve it, collaborate around it. It is the smartest business model on the planet that does not care where you come from, only where you are going. What I love about it is it actually really doesn't care about whether you've got a university degree or not, or even if you finished high school. It does not care what religion you are, what your faith is, what the color of your skin is, if you're a vegan or a flexitarian like me. Your results are only based on how you are prepared to lean in, learn, and more importantly, implement. It only cares if you're coachable, if you're teachable, if you are hungry. And I think that's what some of us need to get back to, and I think the last couple of years have thought of that, is re-engages with our hunger for more. When we engage with that, nothing can really stop us. Plus, I can honestly promise you that your local support team and your global support team want you to be successful. Because unlike traditional business, your success is our success. It truly, truly is. And so without us supporting you, our success is not guaranteed. It's truly a unique symbiotic relationship. We get together to share the values and mission to inspire healthy living around the planet and to help as many people as possible to realize their dreams. How awesome is that? Right now, though, we are in an interesting world. We're in a world where we get to future-proof our households against the rising costs of fuel, food, living expenses, and even mortgage rate increases. As we were traveling around the country to do the Reconnect tour, I asked the question many, many times, how many of you have noticed that the basket of groceries you have today costs you so much more than that same basket even 6 months ago? And there was hands going up everywhere. I asked, how many of you actually have filled up your car lately? And most people said to me, maybe half filled it, and that because of that. Well, I know that I've been blessed to be part of this profession over many, many slowing of the economies, recessions, whatever it is that you want to call it that we're going through right now. And what I know is that we have what people need. We have what people are searching for. We've all heard reference to the Great Resignation. People looking for more choice to be able to work from home, perform work that is fulfilling, and put family first. Everything, again, that we have. But are we keeping it a secret? After 2 years of pandemic, much of the population is filled with fear and uncertainty. People are looking for hope, for community, for flexible income, and for a way to take control of their health and their life, to future-proof it. Again, everything that we have. Truly the ability to future-proof our income with a product that also assists with people being healthier, when combined with a marketing, amazing programs that we get to be able to deliver, a product that is an essential rather than a nice to have, a product that reships, that's consumable. They're all smart business type things. With Juice Plus, you've got a company with a product that actually works. And it's a great way to be able to bridge the gap in people's health journey. All really for less than a cup of coffee a day. When we combine that with the learnings that we have in our wellness programs, we complete the vitality puzzle. But again, are we keeping it a secret? Now, many people have touched on this, but I want to touch on our four-way impact. The perfect product to partner with the perfect business model. With all of us simply embracing the products, so taking our Juice Plus every day, sharing our story with others, and inviting others to come on the journey with us, whether that's to try the product or to join the business, we will continue to make a four-way impact. Firstly, through our products and our programs. They inspire healthy living. A pay plan that can be part-time, sometime, creating a few $100s a week or a month, or life-changing money, whatever it is that you want or need. Plus, the Healthy Starts for Families, which help us to create impact in the lives of children. Again, let's not keep that a secret. I've not come across another company that offers something like what we've got in that space. plus then contribution. Wow. Together we get to impact the lives of those who may not have the same choices as we do. And wasn't it beautiful to be able to hear the difference that each of us get to help Nutrition Plus make in the lives of others? What a beautiful partnership. All of that together, products and programs, pay plan, Healthy Starts for Family, contributions, is a winning combination, an impact combination in a world that is full of uncertainty, scarcity, and fear. Layer on top of that the collaborative culture with our field leadership team. Wow. Between the field leadership team and corporate, it is something that we have worked really hard on over the years to make sure that we create the ability, the tools, everything to be able to best serve you. I don't know, this year we have seen some amazing collaborations come together. For example, who is making sure that they're plugging into all the amazing trainings that are being put on? Wow, they are so cool. And if you're not, if you didn't put your hand up, I'm coming to find you later. Because goodness me, no matter what day of the week it is, no matter what level you are at, there is something for you to be able to plug into. These amazing $1 million earners. I mean, I don't know why you would need to go anywhere else other than right here in our own family. They are truly amazing. Right through from if you are starting, if you need to know more about qualifying, right through to 3 Club and 12 Club Plus masterminds, every aspect of the business is covered by these amazing, amazing leaders. And it's all provided free to help you. It's just another part of the amazing collaboration and gifts and tools that we have for you. My sincere hope is that you also notice the deep level of collaboration and respect that we have for these amazing leaders over our last 2 big projects, the Complete Shake Offer and the Blitz. The 2 teams came together to work magic. Between our leaders in the field and our office team, they literally turned around some promotions, within a week for one of them, and then within a couple of weeks for another. They worked magic. And of course, we got to see more of these tools. You're going to be seeing over this weekend some awesome special projects that we're working on. You got a taste of the video project through the Blitz, but there is more to help you to be able to share the Juice Plus vision. Other things that you already have in your hand, like the plus side brochure. I don't know, I never leave home without one of these because it's an amazing conversation starter. It goes into every single order. You get to be able to purchase them as well, and I literally have them in my handbag when I'm out and about. I leave them most places I go. But it's amazing, even on airplanes, how they are great conversation starters. And I have been able to get more than 1 or 2 orders this year, even probably, I'd say half a dozen, that I've then been able to farm out to different partners as well, just because I had a tool to start a conversation. If you're not sure how to use that, have a chat with some of our team. The other thing that I absolutely loved, and a big shout out to Kate Golle, and I know there was other team that were helping her, but wow, the boards for these last 2 promotions. There was over 550 of you who downloaded and used those boards. Weren't they awesome? Who used them? Weren't they awesome? They were absolutely fantastic. There'll be more coming on that. And what else have we got? We've got 2 great events coming up, special events. You've heard many already refer to the QSSC school that started earlier in the year. It was held earlier in the year, and at the moment we're in promotion for that one. You're also, for those who are at that next level, we have NMD school coming up. So if you don't know about those, I want you, before you leave here in Canberra or in Wellington, to book in coaching calls with Sandy or Lauren or Jess or Jenny to be able to help you. You've got to book in and let them know that you want to actually be involved in those. These are all just a taste of what's coming. So many exciting products to be able to support all of you in your personal and your business growth. We're going to be #JuicePlusProud and continue to make a massive impact on the world. But we can't do it on our own. We need to do it all together. So for us, how we're actually going to measure that impact is through Project 1000. It's a simple way because it's about clubs. And as Linda so beautifully shared this morning, it's all about those hearts that we get to impact and how we get to be able to pay it forward. So for us, when we look at a club member, somebody who is in the club, we know that they're earning approximately $500 a month as a minimum. That can really be life-changing. It might not sound like a lot for some, but Darren Hardy, the author of The Compound Effect and many other books, speaks about the future-proofing with that extra $500. It could be the difference between being able to pay your mortgage or not. It could be the difference to being able to say yes rather than no to the essentials, never mind the nice to have. All of us get to be able to make that impact for people by paying it forward. So be one, teach one. We need to have that courage to share the gift that we have each and every day. Are you hungry to make a difference, firstly, in the lives of your own family? I'll ask it again. Are you hungry to make a difference in the life of your family? Excellent. Are you hungry to make a difference in the life of somebody else's family? Yes. Brilliant. Because honestly, that is what the world needs. I know that myself and our leadership team are going to be proud out loud about how we can do that for people. And I invite you to be on that journey with us. Can you be proud out loud about what we can offer? Yes. Awesome. So, we want to raise up and empower 1,000 plus partners to join the club and become a qualified business. That 500 to 1,000 per qualified business means more impact across families, communities through contributions, and each one of us has the power to do it. But let's bring it to life. What would 1,000 clubs represent right here and now? So a minimum of 1,000 of you maximizing the pay plan right now would mean that Juice Plus Australia would pay out an extra $12 million in commissions and bonuses annually. Want some? Oh, good. Alrighty. But more importantly than the money's great, but more importantly than the money, it represents 30,000 plus more people consuming Juice Plus every day. Do you think that'll make a difference in our communities? Do you? It represents approximately 15,000 children participating in the Healthy Starts for Families. How cool would that be? And it represents approximately $300,000 plus in contributions to charities and organizations and Nutrition Plus that are doing amazing work across our communities. It means that we continue to expand our home office team to be able to help and support you more, so provide even more employment. Can you see how the impact of each box of Juice Plus shipped out in a qualified business actually creates so much impact? And that's all up to you. How cool is that? I mean, that's really, really cool. So, how do you do that? Where are we now? Well, we're actually, we're well on the journey. We are probably halfway to that journey right now as we stand. But we want to kind of even go further than that. What does it look like for you? Well, you've heard people talking about the Juice Plus standards. And whether that's one or two, this would be the non-negotiable. For me, this was my non-negotiable when I was building my business. In fact, I often talked about giving it a high 5. But whatever this is for you, if it's 1, if it's 5, reach out to be able to expand your network. 2, invitations to take a closer look at your product or, the product or business. And 2, follow-ups. The fortune is in the follow-up. That's really what it's about, that Juice Plus standard. It's the JPS. We say the JPS is the GPS to your success. Don't overthink it. I thought that was cool. I know. I thought that was good. We actually have our own Juice Plus standards as well that we are working on in our home office, for our office and our warehouse team too. because we want to be the best that we can be to be able to serve you each and every day. And if you were to implement your Juice Plus standards, imagine the difference that we could make together. I know that each one of us has a little flame burning inside us that wants to grow and create impact. As human beings, we do innately want to be able to help others. Together, though, what I know is that we can create a raging fire of impact across Australia and New Zealand. Just imagine a raging fire of impact around contribution, changing lives and communities. Can you feel the power that you have in your hand? Because I know that I can. I asked you earlier on to put your commitment on the board. I can't wait to go and have a little squizzy later to see how many of you have done that. I really encourage you to do it. It would be just awesome to be able to see who is going to be one, teach one, or even bigger impact, whatever that might be. But I can promise you that we will walk every step of the journey with you. You'll never do this on your own. Today, we got to hear from the amazing Keith Abraham. Wasn't he great? I don't know about you guys, but when we did this as a team in office as well, with our management team, it was really eye-opening. And there was so much truth in there. It was like, ooh. I remember Jenny Cooper was saying, was he inside my head? What was going on there, kind of thing. But it was absolutely fantastic. He helped each of us uncover our unique goal drivers and how to understand and leverage them to accelerate our achievements. I really encourage you to dig more into the resources that he has offered you as well. Tomorrow, we're going to get to hear from Phil Nosworthy speak to the difference between what we already know and what we actually do and implement. Again, it's a little bit of an eye-opener, but it's interesting. I encourage you, though, to listen with an open heart and open mind, to take away what you can do to leverage the power of now, okay, to really take action today. Information, tools, resources are really only as good as what we do with them. And so let's be the most proactive, all in, no matter what person in the room. So nothing stops you from achieving your dreams and your heart's desires. And at the same time, getting to inspire others, because people prefer to actually watch the feet rather than the lips. They love to see what you do. They will follow that. Tomorrow, we'll also hear from the amazing Amanda Stevens, who's going to talk about many things, including how to turn customers into advocates. Would you like that? Like to have your customers out there spruiking about you and your product as well? And I think that you'll agree over this weekend, we have covered everything from the head, which is the knowledge, the heart, our recognition and stories, and the hand, takeouts and assignments, to help you grow personally and also to grow your Juice Plus business. Sandy and I were chatting. She's just come back from an overseas trip, and she was in Italy. And I'm just going to apologize straight away to any Italians in the room, because I'm probably not going to say this correctly, okay? But she actually was talking about it. She said a quote that I loved, or a phrase, should I say, that I just loved. And it said, so it kind of, we were talking about how you can build a beautiful life with Juice Plus. And I think you've heard some really gorgeous stories already about beautiful lives being created. It's there for everyone, not just one or two. The Italians call it la dolce vita, the sweet life. Were any Italians in the room? Was I okay? Was it okay? Yep, alrighty. So what if you could leverage more parts of the compensation plan to not only create a beautiful life, but also to create a financial wall around you and your family so that no one could tear it down? You know, Lauren gave us a little example of that just there. What about if we were to look at what the Italians call la dolce vita far niente, the sweet life with no worries? Tomorrow you're going to hear from more leaders who've done just that. Plus you're going to get introduced to more tools, as I said, and some beautiful video stories that will help you to be able to share that. We really want to give you the skills and the tools to be able to create la dolce vita far niente, the sweet life with no worries. That is my dream and my wish for each of you here in these rooms in Canberra and in Wellington. And for those who couldn't join us this weekend, and the many who will join our mission over the coming weeks, months, and years, together, let's create La Dolce Vita Far Niente, the sweet life with no worries for ourselves and for those who are important to us. I have some amazing people I want to ask to join on stage with me right now. These are the beautiful and amazing APAC team. This leadership team, I'm not sure what I've got here, let me go. There we go. Can I have Linda Eventon, Adam Westwick, Kira Love, Brian Marsh, Shani Thompson, Anthony Golay. Come on, guys, up on stage. Kate Golay, Katrina Stark, Lauren Kerr, Mark Dragon, and Kimberly Wellman. I want to take a moment to thank these guys most sincerely. I'm thanking you guys because you represent so many other leaders that also I know collaborate right alongside you. But I also know the time and effort that you put in daily, over and above what you do for your singular team. Every one of you exhibit the traits, the character and commitment of servant leaders. And I just feel so honored to actually be able to walk alongside you. I don't think what we have achieved over this past 6 months would be possible without each and every one of you and your passion and what you bring to the table. And I know that there are other leaders that are sitting in the audience that also walk alongside them, that show up for the trainings on the Monday nights and the Tuesday nights and the Wednesday mornings or whatever the times are and that. When we have something that needs to get done, they do it. On Tuesday, you know, it looks sexy to be away at the leadership getaway. I had these guys locked in a boardroom all day. We got some Insta-worthy photos at some stage. But these guys, literally, we just brainstormed all day on what it is that we want to look and put together for you guys over the coming years. I'd put them up against any team in any company right across. They bless your teams daily with coaching, with training, with just resource. And I just think that it was really important because I know that sometimes we get to see their faces up there, but we don't always get to know what the work is that they put behind the scenes. Every one of them is in the trenches. They might also be living beautiful lives, but they are in the trenches supporting each one of you each day. So can we please give it up for your APAC team? Now, I really was going to get them to do pat on the back, clap, 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 yeehaw, deadly, but I won't. I had that written down there from David. Alrighty, let me finish with this. Yesterday is gone. Forget about it, alrighty? Whatever happened yesterday, it's done and dusted. It really is. So no matter what it is that you think you didn't achieve, or no matter what it is that you think that, you know what, it hasn't happened for you yet, doesn't matter. It's gone. And tomorrow's not promised. Today, now, is when we get to lean in and make a new decision. Today is, we've heard from so many people, an opportunity to give your business, your family, a second yes. So let's make that decision and that commitment together. As we head out into an awesome kind of evening, I know there's many events that are on. You'll have opportunities to make new connections, kind of re-engage with old connections. But first of all, say yes to you. before you walk out of this room, before you walk out of this building, say yes to you. Because we're only halfway through what is going to be another amazing program. We're kickstarting in the morning at 8:30 sharp. Mr. Gole is going to be leading us out of the pack in the morning. So, as you walk out of here, let's embrace the power of now. Let's make a decision. Let's put that sticky note on the wall. Let's declare that we are going to create massive impact over the next 6 to 12 months. And know that we all together, our team and global and our head office, are literally going to be walking right beside you and cheering you on. And we can't wait to be able to serve you even more tomorrow because it's going to be absolutely awesome. Take care, God bless, and thank you all.